Number 7 ranked featherweight Arnold Allen defeated number 12 ranked Melky Costa in the main event of UFC Fight Night 276. And with that in mind, I would like to talk about the matchups I would like to see as we move forward in the featherweight division. Let's keep in mind that these matchups I have made are based on the schedules of fighters. Just because two fighters are ranked close to each other in the rankings, it's not necessary that they will fight each other next because of conflicts and timings. For example, Arnold Allen just fought right now, but there might be someone like, say, a Kevin Vallejos who fought a while back and is probably looking to get in there soon, and Arnold might not be ready for the time that Kevin Vallejos wants to make a comeback. Same goes with Melky Costa. And number two, I have not included Steve Garcia and Diego Lopez in this video because they will be facing each other soon. If Diego Lopez wins, he's obviously not going to get another title shot. He's already had two of those. And if Steve Garcia wins, he might be ranked number one. And I have also not included Yair Rodriguez in this video because I think it's obvious that he has been turning down matchups. Otherwise, we would have seen him in there against someone like Aljamain Sterling or maybe even Arnold Allen or Melky Costa. So let's see what happens. I think if Diego Lopez wins on the White House card and he beats Steve Garcia, we might see Diego versus Yair because they do have a history. Otherwise, I don't think we'll ever even see Yair Rodriguez back in the cage anymore. And also, I haven't included Brian Ortega in this video because number one, I don't think he's that relevant to the featherweight division right now. He's not going to get another title shot. He's already had two of those. And he might just be moving up to lightweight. I think they're going to stick to the booking of Ortega versus Hinato Moicano as we move forward. So, with that in mind, let's dive straight in. The first matchup that we have to see in the featherweight division is Alex Volkanovski versus Movsar Evloev for the title. Alex last for Diego Lopez on Jan 31st in the Australia card. Evloev beat Lerone Murphy. Evloev is undefeated in the UFC. He's undefeated in his career. He's beaten Aljamain Sterling. He's beaten Arnold Allen. And he deserves to fight for the title. Enough is enough. He also beat Lerone Murphy, who was another undefeated fighter. Beat Murphy at his own game in many ways. And at the end of the day, meritocracy has to be rewarded in this sport if you want to keep it legit. We've already seen fighters like Paddy Pimblett get unwarranted title shots. We've seen Sean Strickland get a title shot when it should have clearly been Nasiruddin Imavov. Granted, he won, but that just because he won doesn't justify the fact that he shouldn't have been there to begin with. And we just saw Volk fight Diego Lopez in probably almost undeserved title shots in recent memory. He lost the exact same way that he lost the first time, and now it's time that Movsar gets what's been coming to him. He's paid his dues. Meritocracy matters. Let's rally behind it, people. He might not be the most exciting fighter, but he is the most deserving fighter. The next matchup I would like to see is number 6 ranked John Silva against the former bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling. John Silva last beat Arnold Allen at UFC 324. This is a win which has aged really well considering the fact that Allen just beat uh, Melky Costa in pretty dominant fashion. Aljamain Sterling is just kind of that big win over Yusuf Zalal, but I feel like he will want to get in there soon. He's getting up there in age. This is his time to make another run for the title. It says he should fight John Silva next because if he gets that win, there'll be no denying the fact that he is the guy to fight for the championship. This is the perfect matchup. After Evloev, the winner of this match, should get the title shot, other than if maybe Steve Garcia could get it if he beats Lopez. But Aljamain Sterling has been on a hell of a run himself. He's beaten Ortega, he's beaten Calvin Cater, he's just beat Zalal, and he had that razor close matchup against Evloev, which a lot of people think, I personally think he won that fight. So he could be on a 4-fight win streak in the featherweight division, which is so impressive. So John Silva versus Aljamain Sterling is the matchup to make. Fight Night main event in July. Book it, USC. The next matchup we have to see is Lerone Murphy versus Arnold Allen. Murphy fought on March 21st, where he lost to Evloev. Allen is just coming off that big win over Melky Costa. I think Lerone suffered a bit of an injury in that fight. Arnold Allen will also want to take a little bit of time off, considering he just went 3 hard rounds with John Silva in the beginning of the year, and now he's just coming off those hard 5 rounds against Melky Costa. This is going to be such a high level matchup if it happens. It's going to be so good to watch. Maybe on England card, UK on UK action, UFC. Make it happen. It's going to be a banger. Can't wait to see this fight. It's going to be so good. The next matchup, which we will want to see, is Kevin Vallejos, number 10 ranked, versus Yusuf Zalal. Vallejos is coming off that big win over Josh Emmett. He took no damage, first round knockout. Zalal just lost to Aljo, but he didn't really take much damage in the fight. He just got controlled for large periods. He did get punched in the face, but Aljamain Sterling doesn't hit hard at all. He had no cuts on his face. He looked pretty much the same after the end of the fight. Number 10 ranked Vallejos versus number 8 ranked Zalal. Winner moves up. The winner gets probably within 2 to 3 fights of a title shot, while the loser goes down and probably fights in the unranked area of the featherweight division. Great matchup. Two young up and comers. Book it, UFC. The next matchup, which we need to see, is Melky Costa, who just lost to Arnold Allen, versus number 13 ranked Aaron Pico. Pico's just coming off that win over Pitbull on the, I think it was the Miami card, and Melky just lost to Allen, but he was on a 6 fight win streak before that. He had those great knockouts over Dan Ige and Morgan Charrier. Those will forever be part of his highlight reel, and highlight reels matter in the sport. So therefore, if Aaron Pico gets offered this matchup, I think he's going to take it. And Melky Costa probably wouldn't want to be out of there for too long. He stays so active. He had 4 fights in 2025. He's already had one before this in 2026 before fighting Allen. So I think he will want to get in there soon, get back in the win column, and look to climb up the rankings and get over this loss against Allen. This is going to be a great fight. Man, it's going to be awesome if they make this fight. And finally, I would like to see number 15 ranked Patricio Pitbull against Nathaniel Wood. Nathaniel Wood is on a 4 fight win streak. He just coming off the decision win over Lucien Kita, who Patricio Pitbull was previously scheduled to fight. Nathaniel Wood has been in the UFC forever. He's gotten wins over Jose Miguel Delgado, Andre Fili. He lost that fight to Muhammad Naimov, where I think he got robbed. He got low blowed a bunch of times. He got kicked in the nuts as well. Therefore, the matchup to make is Nathaniel Wood versus Patricio Pitbull. And just another thing, another interesting matchup which just came to my mind is the Korean Superboy, I think his full name is the Korean Superboy Duho Choi, is coming off a big knockout win over Daniel Santos on today's card, and he should fight number 14 ranked David Onama. Let's see what Duho Choi can do. He's been making waves. He's knocked out, I think, Nate Landwehr before this. The fight today was a complete banger. He showed a lot of composure. So therefore, that's gonna be a great matchup to see if he can make it in the rankings. Let me know what you all think. Which matchups do you want to see in the featherweight division? Really look forward to your feedback. Peace.